Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another modded weapon guide here on Borderlands 2. Today we are going super eco-friendly with our latest modded weapon made by Tsunami over on the Borderlands 2 community GitHub, and this one is called the Solar Ray Dispenser. This, as I said, is an eco-friendly weapon that regens ammo pretty well, uses a solar beam and is meant to represent the absorption of light into making this weapon actually fire off. So yeah, we'll be giving this a good review today, and as always we'll start off by showing you guys exactly where to find this weapon. So as always, you can click on the link in the description, which will take you straight there, or you can navigate there yourself by clicking on the Borderlands 2 community GitHub and clicking on Borderlands 2 mods, and then scrolling down in alphabetical order until you hit T. That will find Tsunami's section just here. Click on that and that will take you to his page full of modded weapons. We've reviewed quite a lot from Tsunami now, still plenty more to get through, but today click on the Solar Ray Dispenser. That'll bring up the weapons information page for all the info you need to know. So just click on the raw tab at the top right, right click, save as, and save into your Borderlands 2 binaries folder. Remember what you've saved it as, come in the game, open the console command and then execute the mod, which is right there, and that will allow you to have the Solar Ray Dispenser. The weapon needed to execute this mod is the Flourishing, so we're going to go ahead and get that, and that will allow you to get the Solar Ray Dispenser, which you can see firing off right here. Nice looking weapon, completely and utterly bright blue and white, really light, which is quite good because obviously it's meant to absorb light. And as you can see here, one of the most unique things about this is it is instant reload. Hit that reload button and it will fill your magazine up totally. So this is what the weapon looks like. It is now a white rarity weapon, and the red text says bright white and burns your eyes. So yeah, that is what it looks like. That's what you need to know about this weapon, and I'm going to run through the list of changes for you right now as we do some kills. So for today's kills we're going to be going through Heroes Pass and taking this thing to the loaders and the Hyperion guys down here, and heading over to Vault of the Warrior, but I'm not sure we'll get that far. So yeah, the Solar Ray Dispenser. First thing is provided a weapon code for this weapon, so go ahead and paste that straight into Github and that'll get you it right there, or you can just use your normal Flourishing, but it's always recommended to use the Github code provided by the developers of these mods, because they will probably be the ideal one for what they've actually tested it on and used themselves. So yeah, anyway, this weapon is high damage, it has very high fire rate as well, and basically no reload, which I showed you previously happening. Like I said, hit that reload button and it will fill your magazine up totally. So this will recharge 5 ammo per second, which is pretty good because, as you can see, with the high fire rate you can soon go through a lot of ammo using this weapon. It's a short range weapon, meant to be used for short range. You can use it for long range, but obviously with these being very slow projectiles, it does take quite a while to get to the enemy. So any little guys that roll around a lot and jump around, that kind of thing, will may not hit from long range, but anything like real big enemies like Badmore or even the Warrior and that, then you can still use that at long range as well, because it will most likely hit them from a good distance. So the ray fired is slightly slow, but the ray will penetrate enemies, so penetrates the shields, things like that. It will go straight to the base damage. That was not a good idea, running straight into an exploder. I seem to always do that. It's a very good tactic, that, actually, sending an exploder down, and there's another one. Good night, me. But yeah, we do get back up, I believe, and carry on the run. This will have a 100% chance to inflict shock damage. So although this will actually penetrate enemies, it also will strip shields pretty well as well. With the 100% shock damage that will apply, enemies will get electrocuted, which is good because that tends to stop them in the tracks and you know, slow them down a little bit as well. So it is win-win there. This has a high shock damage per second as well, but is very eco-friendly. What he probably means by that is, well, not only with the actual theme of this weapon, it's pretty good with the high regen speed, and it doesn't use too much ammo per second. It does use a lot if you've got your hand down flat on the trigger, but it also regens it quite nicely as well. So yeah, there you go guys, that is all the information you need to know about this Florentine modded weapon, which has been turned into the solar ray dispenser. Personally, I think this thing looks absolutely awesome. I do like the theme of it, and as you can see, constructors, not easy to get down. This thing, with quite a lot of rounds, I do admit, but very quick rounds, it will take them down pretty nicely. Not too overpowered at all, but does do the damage needed, and one of the best things with this is no slag is needed as well. One little tip, nicely brought, good timing right there. This thing is absolutely appalling against iron loaders, because obviously iron loaders are, well, very, very, very resistant to shock. So unfortunately, if you see an iron loader, you are going to have to take it down with another weapon. But yeah, anyway guys, that is the solar ray dispenser made by Tsunami over on the Borderlands 2 community GitHub. Let me know what you think of this weapon down in the comments below if you give it a try. But for now, thank you guys for watching. That is another modded weapon guide done, and I'll see you in the next one.